Hello everyone and welcome back to another video. If you're new here, I'm Maria. It's so lovely to meet you. And if you're one of my returners, thank you. No, I do really appreciate it. So today I've got a M&S haul to share with you. So I've been into my local M&S and I picked up some good finds, I think. So as long as they fit all right and look right on, I'm quite pleased with what I've selected. It's mostly separates, I think. Oh, I do have a dress. Just an everyday dress, and I thought I'd start by showing you the items I picked up so I can tell you how much they are. If you don't want to see this bit, then just whiz forward to the actual try on. But for reference, I'm 5'7.5", I'm a 16 on the top half and about a 14 on the hips. Sometimes if it's elasticated waist I can go to a 12, it depends how much elastication that item has. So anyway, let me show you the first item. First of all, our M&S has been refurbished and it's lovely now. And they were giving out these beautiful Percy pig bags the other day on the way into store. So they're ideal to keep in your handbag, aren't they? And I was surprised how much the lady actually got into this bag. She folded it all lovely. So let me show you what I've got. So the first item is some lovely stretchy trousers. I love a nice natural stone trouser. So these are, I don't know if you call them stone or whether you call them cream, elasticated waist. And they're quite a thick sort of jersey fabric. They are wide, high rise, size 12 regular. But I love the colour of these. I think it's a very smart colour. I know you have to be careful you don't spill anything down them, but yeah, they've got pleat down the front. So there's a crease down the front. They've been in the bag a couple of days, so I was a bit later filming this haul than what I anticipated. So they are a little bit creased. So they're a wide leg. And I just love the colour of these. And these were, how much were these? Let's have a look. £22.50, which I don't think is too bad, and I've got them in a regular length. Yeah, £22.50. So I think that's quite good, and they're a nice winter fabric. So I'm hoping they fit, because I think with all the browns around and burgundies and that and greens, I think they're going to go lovely. Very smart trouser. So I'm looking forward to trying those. So next we've got a pair of jeans, and these are slim flare. They're a size 12 long. They didn't have a regular, so I'm probably going to have to put these on with heels. But they're a lovely rich dark brown, and they're quite a soft denim. So you've got the denim jean pockets as normal on the front and also on the back there as well. But what a beautiful rich colour. And they're a slim flare, so they do have a crease down the front. So there is a fine crease behind in down the front. It's been a long time since I've had to iron the crease in. Oh, years ago. I always ended up with a tram line. I could never get it right. Thought of having to do that again. I'm not sure. I think I'll probably just fold them, hang them up and see where the crease, if it stayed or not. So next we've got a pair of pull-on pants. So I like the check on these, a very fine check. And the pleat down the front is sewn in, so that's good. You don't have to iron this one in. Elasticated waist again, we've got side pockets. On the bottom there's a little tiny vent pocket there. So quite a smart trouser. These are straight leg in a 12 regular. And these were... they're recycled polyester rich, £28. And they're regular length. But I thought they were quite smart. I got some brown boots I thought they would go nice with. So looking forward to see what they're like. And they were actually on the table, folded up. Also on the table, folded up, they had the plain ones. So I picked up the plain colour to try as well. So these are the same in plain. So again, you've got the little side pockets. You've got the little slip pocket on the bottom. And again, these are high-rise straight, regular, and a 12, and these are £28. But they're a nice stretchy fabric. As I say, they got the crease sewn in down the front. So yeah, I thought with a jumper, a nice big oversized jumper and that, they might look quite nice and be comfy. I do like a bit of comfort. Then I thought we'd try, I think I've got all browns and creams actually. But that's the colour of the season, isn't it? A dress. So we've got this beautiful soft dress. Lovely and soft. So it's just got 3 buttons down the front there and the round neck. Lovely and soft. Really soft. Very fine rib. And I sized up in this to an 18 because I didn't want it to be too cling on my tummy. And this was £36, so it's an 18 regular. But it's lovely and soft. And it's quite a long dress, so we'll put that on and see what that looks like. Did I say the price on that one? I'm not sure if I did. Let's have a look again. £36. But it's so soft, it's going to be all snuggy and comfy as well. So that's a dress. I'm a big fan of tank tops. I think they look quite smart with a shirt underneath, or sometimes even on their own. So I've got this lovely beige one here. Again, it's lovely and soft. This I like because it had a V-neck. So it says air yarn on it. It's in a large, £23. I didn't think it was too bad. But again, it's soft, it's not itchy and scratchy. So I thought we could see what that looks like. It may go with some of the trousers, definitely go with jeans, wouldn't it? And then to go underneath it, I found this lovely off-white silky effect blouse. So it's got long sleeves, got the little collar, and this was a 14. I would normally have a 16. They didn't have a 16. So I'm hoping it's going to fit, and that's £29.50, and I'm hoping that's going to look okay underneath that tank. And it's just got the little pleat detail going down the back there. But again, nice and soft, a lovely colour, ideal for layering, isn't it? And then I've been looking for a scarf. I've got loads of scarves, but I haven't got any with sort of brown or cream in. So I saw this one in here. It's got the lovely rich brown and cream and a bit of navy on the bottom. And that was £15. So I thought that'd be ideal to wear with, you know, a cream jumper or anything, just to dress them up, or under a jacket, wouldn't it? I've been looking at this waistcoat, or gilet as they call them, in M&S for a while. And I thought I'm going to give it a go. It's this lovely fur. So it's quite it's not a long gilet. It's got little pockets on the front there. And that's the inside. So it's like a suede fabric inside. And then you've got the silver buttons, or gold buttons actually, going down the front. And it's collarless. These are quite handy for layering underneath coats if it's cold, aren't they? Or even just wearing in the house. But it was a little bit pricey. I got this in 16, it was £46, and that's why I didn't buy it first time round. But I thought, well, I'm going to give it a go. It may go back, I'm not sure, or depends if the fluff comes off. So I'm going to try it on top of perhaps the trousers and the dress even. But if it starts shedding, then it would definitely be going back, because you don't want that, do you? But hopefully it won't. But it's lovely and soft, very soft. And that's going to keep me all nice and snug, isn't it? So that's the items I picked up in my M&S. So hopefully I can style them and, you know, get them to look nice. So we'll see. But yeah, let me go and put on the first item. Okay, so we got the dress on and I'm loving it. It's so soft. It fits lovely on the arms. It is really silky soft. It is beautiful. And I love the colour. I'm glad I sized up. The button detail is really pretty down here. I've just put my beads on, but you don't really need to wear anything with it. Let me stand back. I'm going to tip you down because you're not seeing the full length, so let's just move you down a bit. And I've got my Primark boots on. And these just got a little block heel. And I think there was something like £28. And there's like a suede. And I think they go really well together. I love the dress. I like how the sleeves just float out on the end. So I've sized up to a 16, no 18. I think I went for an 18, didn't I? And I'm glad I did because it's just hanging beautifully. I haven't got any shapewear on. I could wear some shapewear with it and obviously that would make it better. But it's lovely and soft and cozy. I like the length of it. Fits really well. And you could wear this with boots. You could wear it with trainers. You could even wear it with some flats, couldn't you? I think it's a lovely dress. It is super soft. It really is lovely and soft. You could even put a belt around the middle. Could have a scarf over the shoulders. There's no end to how you could style this dress. Perfect length for me. And it just feels nice. You want to feel good in your clothes, don't you? You don't want anything uncomfortable and restricted. I think it's a really smart dress. I'm loving it. Okay, so let's try it with the gilet. Hopefully the fur isn't going to come off. So let's give that a try. Gonna have to take my microphone off, excuse me for a second. And that's it with a gilet. What do we think? Yeah, I think that goes quite well, doesn't it? I say it's good because you can put it under a jacket, keep you nice and warm. It's one that you can wear in the house, isn't it? It's not too thick to wear inside. And hopefully the fur is not going to come off this gilet. Can't see any fluff coming off at the moment, so you can do it up. And you could wear this with jeans, anything, couldn't you? The trousers I picked up. Yeah, I think that's quite a nice look. I did also pick out my other gilet that I had last year for Matalan, which I'm sure they'll probably do again. This lovely fur one. It's in a darker brown, just to see what this would look like with that. So this is one you'd obviously wear more outdoorsy. But again, it gives it a nice look, doesn't it? I'd be happy to go shopping in this. Got the label stuck at the back there. I'm a big fan of gilets. But yeah, there's so many different ways you could style this dress, isn't there? Absolutely love it. Right, let's take the gilet off. Yeah, I think it's a nice dress. It's going to be hard to send this one back. I will link everything the best I can down below. But yeah, I love it. Absolutely love it. Okay, let's go and try on the next outfit. Okay, so now I've got the blouse on with the check pants. And I think they're lovely. The blouse, I'm glad I sized down actually because it's a perfect size. Fits really well. Like the length of it. And what do you think of these trousers? I think they're lovely. I've just got my little cowboy boots on with them, tucked in. But they're nice, fit very nice around the tummy, fit nice on the legs so I don't have any hips. And I think they fit quite nice on the bottom. So I can have a top tucked in with them if I wanted. Can have a nice big oversized jumper, or I can just have it with the shirt outside how I have it now. But they are lovely. I like the sewn in crease down the front, and they're super comfy and they're not scratchy or itchy. They feel nice and soft and they fit really well on the legs. And again, you could put on the gilet with it, or even the tank top, couldn't you? You can wear the tank top with it. So let me try the tank top and we'll see what the tank looks like with it. Yeah, I think it goes really well. So it fits lovely just off the shoulders. I like the V-neck. The shirt fits lovely underneath and it's not stuffy. It feels really comfy because the shirt is lovely and soft. And I like how it shows below. It elongates the body, doesn't it? So I think that's another nice look. It's like sort of a country look, I'd probably call it. But these trousers are really, really comfy. Really comfy. A lot more comfier than jeans or jeggings. And they're nice around the tummy. No, I think that's a nice look. Yeah, loving it. What do you think? And these shirts are so ideal for this time of year, aren't they? You can wear them under things, you can layer them, you can wear them with a pair of pants, and you feel dressed up because they've got that nice little bit of shine. And the sleeves are a perfect length, not too long. I can pull my arms out, they reeve up a bit, they're not tight on the cuffs. Yes, I'm glad I sized down in this because they didn't have a 16. But honestly, these trousers, as I say, they're folded up on the table and they are super comfy, really comfy. Okay, let's go and put the plain pair on, see what the plain pair looks like. So now we just put on the light pair of pants. I feel like a bit of a farmer. But they're so nice. These seem a bit loose on the legs, whether it's just because they're plain, I don't know. Let's pull that one down a bit. But they're perfect length. And you could wear them with flats if you wanted. I've just got my cowboy boots underneath. But they're nice high-waisted, look nice on the bottom. Again, you could wear them with just a shirt or t-shirt and waistcoat, or just an oversized jumper, couldn't you? Or a jacket even. You could wear them with a nice tweed jacket, would look nice. Have the blouse with a nice tweed jacket on top. That would complete the look, wouldn't it? A different look again. I nearly bypassed these because they were folded up on the table. I think they're really nice. And I love the tank top. It's so soft. And I like it with the shirt underneath. Okay, let's see what we got next. So next we've got the cream trousers on, and I've just put this on with a brown top I got recently from Tesco's. So I've just put sandals on with the trousers. They're a nice smart trouser. I think they're quite a nice length, quite a thick fabric. So I think they're going to keep their shape. Again, just pull on, nice and comfy on the tummy. Fit quite well on the bottom, no pockets, but I don't mind that. And then you've got the ironing pleat or crease down the front. The length's just right with sandals, but they would be okay to wear with flats, so I decided to wear them with flats. So I think they go lovely with the dark brown. Just a nice colour combination, isn't it? The dark brown with the cream. Again, you can wear a jumper with these. You could have a top tucked in. So many different ways of wearing them. Okay, so I think we've got the dark straight flare trousers next. Okay, so I've got the last pair of trousers on with the cream satin shirt. And as I say, they are a long length. A regular would have been a better length, so I put them on with my sandals. Fit really well, comfy around the tummy. I like the dark colour. Fit nice on the bottom. That's the side view. But yeah, they're just a little bit too long. I would need a regular, which they didn't have. But personally, I prefer the other trousers because they're more comfy. A lot more comfy, especially because my tummy tends to swell. I tend to hold fluid, I think, as the day progresses. So I've just put on the gilet with it. My favourite, the gilet. Absolutely love it. So I got it in Matalan last year at the end of the year, and I think it was in sale. It's really reasonable. I'm sure they have them this year, but they're so versatile, and I think they elevate an outfit as well. Yeah, so I think that completes the haul. So I'm going to take that off so it's not blocking my microphone. And what have I got to tell you? I've got an update on my recent chemo coming shortly. Probably be, I think, just after this video. Didn't feel so good this time, to be honest. Spent the whole weekend in bed, but I'll let you know in the update. Otherwise I'm fine. I just can't drink any tea or coffee, or food don't taste the same, so that's horrible. But yeah, I'll go into that in more detail in the update. But thank you all for your well wishes. You know, it's lovely hearing from you all. And yeah, on the whole I'm good. On the whole I'm good. And I've got 2 more to go, so I'm getting there. And it's good. I haven't put any weight on at the moment, so that's good. I do tend to swell. I think that's the steroids, and then it sort of disappears and that, and feels zonked out. But on the whole, it's been pretty good. So still got most of my hair, which is good. I washed it this morning, so that always makes you feel better, doesn't it? So, but yeah, I've enjoyed doing this M&S haul. I think there were some nice bits and pieces in the M&S haul I did today. I'd love to keep all of it. I don't think there was anything I didn't like, really. I think if I had to return one thing, it would be these trousers, because they're not as comfy as elasticated waist ones. I think because my tummy is my problem area and I do tend to swell, I like comfort around my tummy because I like going out for food and drink and meals, you know. So I like to feel comfy. I don't like to feel restricted. Oh, God, they're cutting in. So I do tend to prefer elasticated waist. I mean, we're all different shapes and sizes, aren't we? If I carried my weight on my hips, and you know, things wouldn't be so tight around my waist, and then, you know, I probably would prefer a more sort of structured pant. But yeah, for the moment, with my tummy is my sort of issue, my problem area, I do prefer elasticated waist. And lucky enough, they do a lot of elasticated waists at the moment, don't they, in virtually everything. So that really suits me. It makes the clothes a lot more comfy. So I've got to decide now. I didn't plan on keeping any of this. I kept a few things from my Tesco haul because they had 20% off. And I'm thinking I've got a couple of things I kept from there that I haven't worn. I've still got receipts for. I might take 2 of those items back and change for, I like the dress. I quite like the dress with the boots. I thought that was quite nice. I'd love to keep everything, but I can't, you know. And most of us that sort of show, you know, try on hauls, we don't keep everything. We can't. We couldn't afford to. Well, we wouldn't have room in the wardrobe, would we, to keep everything? And you just wouldn't get the wear out of it. It just wouldn't be practical. So majority of people that do the try and hauls do return, you know, sort of majority of it. So a few people have asked, do you keep everything? No, not at all. And I'm lucky, the end of last year when I sort of started to lose my weight, I did start to get rid of things that were too big, thinking I'm not going to go up a size again. And so my wardrobe's got plenty of room at the moment for a few more items in there. So I could smuggle a few more in like us ladies do. So yeah, hopefully the dress is going to make its way into my wardrobe. But I like the shirt as well. The thing is, when you see things that are staples for your wardrobe that go with everything, it's like I got a lovely gold one I bought, I don't know if it's last year or the year before, from M&S, same as this, but it's a lovely gold colour, but it's just too big, and I'm gonna have to put it on Vinted because I won't wear it. It's such a shame because I love these sort of silky satiny effect blouses, especially sort of coming up to Christmas. They're so versatile, aren't they? So anyway, thank you very much for watching. I hope you're all really well. Please keep the comments coming, and I'll see you in the next one. Take care, everyone. Bye for now.